It started as a completely routine wellness check on an individual asleep in a vehicle. But in less than 10 seconds, a single question changed the entire dynamic of this interaction. Today, we're reviewing the public records and bodycam footage of an incident that escalated rapidly, examining the exact moment the situation shifted, and looking at the official procedural outcome. When Denver officers first arrived on the scene, they observed a vehicle parked with a driver apparently asleep behind the wheel. In situations like this, law enforcement is required to ensure the well-being and safety of the occupant. Initially, the interaction is cooperative. The driver is waking up, communicating with officers, and answering questions. However, as the interaction progresses, officers begin to shift their positioning based on the driver's responses.
I'm not seeing anything. Sir. Oh, good morning. All right.
Good morning.
You good?
Yes, sir.
You caught all of us off guard. You okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. You can't start the car because you ain't got the keys in your head no more.
No, sir.
What's going on, man?
Nothing.
Yeah. You just sleeping? What's going on?
Yeah. Sorry, sir.
You're good. Step out for me. Let's make sure you're good, okay? You got anything on you?
No, sir.
Hand grenades, knives, guns,
No,
dead
sir.
bodies, nothing? Cool. Turn around and just pat you down real quick, okay? Take your hands out your pockets for me. This knife?
Yes, sir.
That's a knife?
Yes, sir.
Oh, where you go? You don't have the keys anymore, buddy. Get out of the car. You don't have the keys. Chill.
This is the critical moment of the interaction. The officer inquires about a potential item in the driver's pocket. Rather than answering verbally, the driver makes a sudden physical movement back into the cabin of the vehicle. From a procedural standpoint, an individual abruptly reaching into an unsearched vehicle presents an immediate safety concern for law enforcement. Officers must quickly determine if the individual is attempting to access an object or operate the vehicle.
Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach now.
Hey.
There. Hands behind your back.
Oh!
I'll have more keys.
Second set. Can we get around there? No.
We got to get it around here.
I'm
Second
not
set.
gonna get there.
One more, please.
Tell her we're good for.
Not yet. Not code for yet. He is not detained. We have not checked for weapons. Hang tight.
Come on. Oh, help me out, Armstrong. Can you see it? Can't see it. Come on. Just make it fucking work.
Something in here too.
It's your fault, dude. Slide it up.
All right, is that good?
Got something.
6th break, we have one detained, and we're gonna need to cruise over here for a takedown. All right,
You got something here?
off his feet. I think. All right, we're gonna get you off your stomach, okay?
Don't put on his feet
That was
outside.
dumb.
Cool.
Where's your? Hold on, let me put some gloves on so I can not touch his ass. All right, roll over here onto your right. Let me check your pockets, okay? Do you have anything on you that's gonna poke me, stick me, or stab me?
Just that knife in my pocket.
Just the knife in your pocket. I'm just gonna toss them over there, okay? And all your shit will go with you. Can I give you this, Corporal Sarge?
Sir, my hand's broken.
Yeah, you really almost got it even worse there, bud. That was kind of stupid.
Way worse. That was dumb.
There's not ID in there. All right, we're gonna roll them onto your other side, and we're gonna get that out. That's nice.
Watch your foot.
Yeah, see,
I just fell off me.
everybody's rolling, right?
Yep.
Are you injured, Armstrong?
No, I'm good.
Are you injured, Tina?
Negative.
Can you check if Barnes is injured for me, please? I'm good. This is stupid. Just sit for no reason whatsoever. It probably warrants. On your ass, please. Up. We're gonna sit you up on your ass. Don't stay there. Do not move.
What's that?
It's the pool for probably fit. Do you have blues in here, man? No? Did you already use them?
I have fentanyl.
Where?
Where's it at?
It's in my backpack.
Okay.
Probably don't want real rubber gloves for that. Can you fit largest?
Everybody's okay?
Yep, all good.
Officers are good, Sarge. Not necessarily a takedown. He jumped back into the car. We had to rip him back out of the car.
Okay. We'll talk about it in a second.
Yep.
What we got?
I'm gonna put you on
Start
your.
off as a slumber.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna stand you on your feet. And I'm gonna put you in the back of my car for now. Okay. You're just detained. You're not under arrest until we find something else. All right. Put this leg underneath you. Roll over onto your knee. And up. There we go.
Once the individual was restrained and the scene was secured, officers conducted a standard check of the immediate area inside the vehicle to identify what the driver may have been reaching for. Professionally, these incidents are analyzed through the lens of standard operating procedures and objective reasonableness. Did the sudden physical movement back into the vehicle warrant an immediate physical intervention?
Thank you, Sarge. Jump inside, sit down, and just get comfortable for a second, okay? I'll be with you in here in a bit.
Sorry.
Alright. Alright, have a seat.
Seems scared.
All right. Just make sure you describe that. All right. Which car is he in? What's his name? Is your name Brett?
Yes, sir.
What's your last name?
Cravens?
Brett Cravens?
Yes, sir.
And what's your date of birth?
12/8/91.
All right, I'm Sergeant Thomas with the Denver Police Department. I just wanted to ask you a couple questions. I'm going to start off with, can you tell me what today is?
Today is Monday.
I don't need the day, just today's Monday. It's
Tuesday
actually...
now.
All right. And have you been drinking or you been doing any drugs or anything today, like within the last, say, hour or so?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tell me what happened.
I had been working an extremely long shift. And
Speak up just a little bit. I got the camera going.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I've just been working an extremely long shift. I got off and was just trying to make it home. And
Where do you live?
right down off of. I'm sorry, I just moved there. It's Uinta. It's just a few miles up Tower.
You said where's?
Just a few miles up Tower.
Do you have an address or a street?
I'm sorry, I'd have to get it off my phone. It's Uinta Street.
Uinta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I must have fallen asleep at the gas station.
Okay. So you fell asleep at the gas station, and what do you remember after that?
And then I was woken up and I exited the vehicle. I was talking to the officers. I panicked. And I jumped back in the vehicle and I was pulled out and arrested.
Why do you think you panicked?
Because of the narcotics in the car.
Okay. Do you have any warrants or anything like that?
Not that I know of, sir.
Okay. When the officers pulled you out of the car, what happened?
I was placed in handcuffs and put in the back of the cop car.
Okay. Did they, when they pulled you out and placed you in handcuffs, did they do anything else to you?
They pulled me onto the ground and no.
Okay. Do you have any injuries?
My shoulder hurts and I have a broken hand.
For the cast? Let me go on.
I'm sorry, can I ask, the cuffs are extremely tight.
We're gonna try to adjust those. Let me get a quick shot here of the cast there. But no injuries from tonight?
My shoulder's hurting pretty
Which
bad.
shoulder?
My left one.
Okay. Do you want a paramedics? We'll have him come take a look at you,
Okay.
just to be safe. But no other injuries than that?
No, sir.
All right, let me just get a little shot. Can you turn your head towards me? Make sure I don't see anything on your face. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
I'm very sorry, and I hope I didn't injure any officers.
No, I don't think anybody else was injured. All right, so your left shoulder's the only thing you got? Officers pulled you out. They didn't mishandle you or anything like that?
No, sir.
All right.
It was my fault.
Okay. Thank you very much. If there's anything else you want to add, I'm going to go ahead and end the interview.
No, just if you could adjust the cuffs, that would be...
Okay, I'll have somebody come do that.
This case shows how fast a standard check can turn into a complex interaction based on one movement. Do you believe the physical intervention was necessary for safety, or was there room for more verbal direction? Comment below your thoughts. For more objective breakdowns of public records, make sure to subscribe. I'm Jess, and this is Jess Uncovered. Thanks for watching.